misinformation out there, and I think, I'm sure you'll ask me about what to do, and I think that a lot of what we should be doing here is fairly commonsensical, and it's not something that is outside of our realm of possibility to protect ourselves.
Let me then upfront ask you that question. What should ordinary people who have a certain amount of fear in their hearts do to protect themselves and stay safe?
So, great question, and I'll repeat what WHO, the government of India, everyone says, which is the very first step is if you have a cough or a fever or respiratory distress, difficulty breathing, those are potential signs of coronavirus, although not necessarily the case. If you have any of these, please stay indoors and do not go out anywhere. Don't expose anyone else. And if you have that, cover your mouth when you cough. In the United States, all kids learn the scarecrow cough. Good for your listeners to hear, or viewers to hear. You basically cough into your elbow. These are basic things that we don't see in India. You see people coughing
into your elbow,
into your
not
elbow.
just like this.
No,
you do.
Because if you do this into your hand, you might touch your face, or you might shake hands with someone and you do it.
So this is very important.
Always cough into your elbow.
It's important to cough into your elbow.
Please.
And if you have a cough, if you have some form of respiratory distress, if you have a cold, if you have fever, stay indoors.
Stay indoors. And yeah.
We're constantly told that you need to wash your hands. How often do you need to wash your hands? I mean, people normally do it when they're dirty. Nowadays, perhaps people are doing it 5-6 times more per day. But how often is it necessary to wash your hands?
So my advice to my team is that you wash your hands 4 times a day when you come into work. You wash when you come in. You wash twice again during the day, and you wash before you leave. And you please, if you can, take a shower as soon as you get back home. So these are your personal hygiene measures, which I think.
But 4 or 5 times a day is sufficient hand washing.
Absolutely.
You don't have to become obsessive about it.
No, you don't have to be obsessive about it.
What about masks? Is it important to wear a mask all the time when you're outdoors?
Please do not wear a mask. In fact, that would be my strong request. I don't think I can say this enough. There are people in hospitals around the world who have a shortage of masks because masks are only for healthcare professionals or for people with coronavirus cases or symptoms. If you don't have either of these, please do not use a mask.
So there's no need to go around wearing a mask just because you're walking outside the front door. And secondly, you're saying if you wear them when they're not needed, you're denying it to healthcare professionals who do need it.
Absolutely.
Let's come to that point you made, that if you have a cold, you have fever,